Man, I love my friends, bro. I love this motherfucker right here.
Yeah.
You look dark on this camera, dude.
Shit, man. I don't want that.
Nah, the light.
I am okay to finish my life being single. Being single.
Come on,
hey,
that's not gonna happen.
I would rather die as a single man, having never gotten laid before, than wife up a lady who's absolutely contentious, who makes me want to sit in the corner of my roof, who makes me want to run out into the desert and die there.
Proverbs 21:19.
I would rather be single for the rest of my life, because that sounds so much better.
I think this is becoming more of a man's view in this day and time. My
Agreed.
son is 18, and I was like, you don't want to have a girlfriend? He's like, I don't want to invest time and money and everything in a girl that I don't want to marry that's been with all my friends.
I don't think people realize this is going to become extremely common, where men, like generally speaking, in their nature, don't really need other people with them. I mean, I can go to church. I have my boys at church. Like, that's my community. I don't need to have a wife. I definitely want one, but I don't need it. Whereas women in general, psychologically, sociologically, they need that partner. And when we find women who are single in their 50s and 60s, they're crushed.
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha, and as always, some soy boy on the internet saying stupid shit. I'm about to pull apart everything he said for the obvious reasons. He said he is willing to die a virgin, go his whole life and die a virgin, than to be with some woman that it will break his heart, or been with all his boys and yada yada yada, and nobody gives a fuck. Now let me pick apart the first part. Him saying he's willing to die a virgin. Sir, you've never got no coochie. Clearly two things are happening. You're a closet homosexual, or you don't know the goodness of coochie. Now, second part to that, he said he's willing to have never gotten laid and die a virgin. So if you ever got pussy, you would never say that. Now, for all the dudes that's not on some soy boy red pill shit, because I don't necessarily have a problem with red pill, what would you call it? Not indoctrination. I don't have a problem with red pill talking points, right? They have valid points. A plethora of whores out here, loose women that aren't traditional but want traditional men, that don't want to concede to a man's yada yada yada. We can keep going and nobody gives a fuck. As a man, you're supposed to be like Conan in the Barbarian. Now, why do I choose Conan in the Barbarian? What happened to Conan? Conan was a buff ass warrior, right? This nigga ended up being killed in the course of being a warrior. That was what he was supposed to do, right? He came back for two reasons. Because he loved to be a warrior, and he had the heart of a warrior, and he wanted to fuck Red Sonja. Now, if you've never seen that movie, you don't understand what the fuck I'm saying. But he came back because his love was so strong for Red Sonja that he had to come back to life, right? The fucking sorcerer brung that nigga soul from the pits of hell. Now, one could argue that it was the sorcerer that brought him back, but I have reason to believe because he came back and not only destroyed the lizard man, or whatever the fuck James Earl Jones played, and he was a big ass like lizard snake or whatever the fuck. 80s was a different time. They just making crazy shit. But yeah, he came back because of Red Sonja. So much so they did a sequel called Red Sonja. Bitch had her own movie. I still don't know whatever happened to her. She was a bad motherfucker. But my point on that is, you got to go through the pain and damn near get killed. That's what makes you a man. Not getting money and trading stock and even buying a fucking house. The only thing that's going to make you strong as a man is getting your heart crushed. Now, me personally, I feel like I get my heart broken every 9 years. And at this point, I've actually overcome it. To when I meet women, my heart is not only a piece of coal. It is morphed and been forged into a diamond. And now when I meet a woman, even if I do like her, with every fiber in my being, I understand how this may go, and I'm all right with it. It might get my heart broke. I'm cool with that. I don't take it that serious. So that when like she decides to stop fucking with me, or she dumps me, which are two different things, I'm cool. I was messing with a woman for 4 years, from the age of 39 to 41, and I'm not gonna say I was madly in love with her, but I liked her. And in the words of James Gandolfini in Killing Them Softly, he said, "Yeah, I like my wife. You know what I'm saying? Every now and again, you know, we had good times. We like each other. We got along very good." That's how I was with my ex. We got along, even so much so I had to recite that line to her. I was like, "Damn, you want to stop fucking with me? I thought we was getting along famously. I thought we got along real good." And she was like, "We did, but I want to do other things." And to that, as a man, I had to just concede that it was over. And sometimes you got to get the bitch out you. As it pertains to wanting to control and mold a woman, these dudes that be on the whatever podcast clearly don't know how to choose women, because you can choose a woman that isn't overly promiscuous, got a bunch of bodies, and is an unagreeable whore. They don't know how to do that because they're a bunch of square white dudes. And let's not take a shot at white dudes, but I'm gonna keep it funky with y'all. For the most part, y'all don't have no game. So y'all be choosing hoes like Becky and Sally and Cindy because she's nice and she throws the pussy on you, right? You don't get a lot of that. Let's stop fronting like white dudes is leading league in swag. They're not. So they're not getting a lot of coochie. So Lord forbid Sarah throw the pussy on Brad. Brad gonna be stuck. He's stuck on stupid. Me, on the other hand, as a black man having swag, I've gotten a plethora of coochie. So that's not what enthralls me. That's not what enthuses me about a woman, right? And I've gotten a bit of over 100 bodies, right? And I say about 57 of them was good, right? The other was trash, right? But whatever. So I'm not enthused about the coochie. She can throw the pussy on me real good. That's not one that's gonna keep and captivate my attention. A lot of these dudes, their attention is captivated by them getting some insane sex. Sarah done sucked his soul off, and now he's willing to like buy a house for her, right? But he don't even know Sarah. You ain't broke it down with her. You know what I'm saying? You ain't chop game, politic, and talk bullshit with Sarah. So you don't really know Sarah. You know the surface of her. She's pretty and got a nice ass, and she know how to throw it on you. And then when she fuck your homeboy or she cheat on you while you at work busting sweats, you be shocked, but you wasn't a good listener. You weren't a good game spitter. You didn't talk that shit. See what I'm saying? It's one thing to have a woman. It's another thing to be that nigga. And you don't gotta be black to be that nigga. What I mean by that nigga is, if a woman is in deep love with you, she would do anything for you, include not cheat. You call her at 6 o'clock in the morning, she gonna come through and buy you some, bring you some breakfast. Bring you an egg McMuffin or a chicken biscuit from fucking Chick-fil-A. I know, cause I done had it happen to me. I remember when I was like 27, I was dating a woman. She was like 30, 35, and I was dead crack broke. Or she may have been 37. Let me stop. Now I'm drawing her numbers down. She was like 37. She was like 10 years older than me. And you know what I'm saying? She was like, yo, she called me at like 8 in the morning. And I was off work, but I was still asleep. She's like, why you don't call me in the morning? Because I'm depressed. Working my job. At that time, I didn't have a plug for the weed, so I wasn't even hustling. And told her, I was like, yo, I just hit a patch where I just don't want to talk every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm broke in this motherfucker. My refrigerator was barren. She went to the grocery store and bought $126 worth of groceries. Now, at the time, it was 2000 and... what fucking year was it? It might have been 2009. 2009, $126. That's a lot of money for groceries. She filled up my fucking refrigerator. She not only bought me the groceries, she came through later that night and she cooked them. Well, she cooked some of the food she bought. Right? And subsequently, I had food for the rest of the month. Now, eventually, I ended up finding a plug, get my hustle on, and I was out there back selling nickels and dimes and quarters, and I was back to man again, right? But I hit a snag, had a bit of a snafu. But what I'm saying is, she was there for me. Some of you niggas can't even get a bitch to bring you a double quarter pounder. to the crib, let alone buy you groceries, because they don't feel you. They just like you. I tell all the chicks after about a year messing with them, if I ain't that nigga, then this ain't gonna work. And you'll know if you that dude. If you not that dude, it'll show up. She'll cheat on you. I try to school niggas all the time, my age and younger. I be like, looky, first of all, to keep a woman from cheating on you, you gotta be her friend. They be like, nah, you could be that woman friend, she's still gonna cheat on you, because you fucking lame and you're not that smart. Dumb niggas get cheated on a lot. I'm gonna just keep it 100. Most of the bitches I smashed up, their boyfriend was about as sharp as a number 2 pencil. That wasn't sharp. Nigga wasn't deep. Didn't know how to talk about profound shit. He didn't know nothing. Niggas that'd be another thing. If you're dumb, don't expect your girl to like feel you on the deepest level. Your surface. Go read a book. But yeah, like this dude clearly is a closeted homosexual, which, like, if that's your thing, it's 2026. I just wish a lot of these red pill dudes just come out the corner or come out the closet and just state that they like boys. This dude went on to say that he go to church and those are his group of dudes that he like to hang around with. Bro, I don't give a fuck what group of niggas I hang around with, right? They can't give me pussy, and the kind they can, I don't want. So yeah, like, if you're picking women that habitually cheat on you or have unscrupulous characteristics and attributes, you might want to go back to the drawing board and actually do some self-reflection, because sometimes you niggas be attracting slores. They be women of no moral character, and then you would be expecting a person with moral character. That's like asking a beet to produce juice. It don't happen. Oh, my bad. That's a bad analogy. That's like asking a rock to produce juice. It don't happen. You niggas be picking the wrong ones. And this isn't even just a white thing or a black thing. This is like an American thing. I see black dudes struggling. You know the niggas I don't see struggling with bitches? Arab niggas. I don't see Muslim niggas struggling with women. I don't see Indian niggas. And we're not talking about these weird ass soy boy America bred Indian dudes. I mean dudes from India. They get bitches and they get women to love. Even African niggas. Once again, not African niggas grown up here. African niggas from the turf. They don't complain about women. When was the last time you saw a red pill African nigga in Africa doing streaming podcasts about these women? No, them niggas got them hoes under their thumb. Now, I'm not saying you need to be Boko Haram or no shit like that, but clearly these niggas got these motherfuckers trained where they're not using the computer to get on the internet and complain about bitches they can't get. Because you know what they doing? Getting women. And you know what they don't care about? If they cheat on them, right? As a man, that shouldn't be something that you should be overly emotional about. You know what I'm saying? Women cheat on niggas all the time, B. The only thing you can do is be the best version of yourself. If you get money and bettering yourself, work out a little bit, it'll be hard. You be hard pressed to find women that just want to uproot and leave your ass, right? Some of you niggas is bums, got big ass stomachs, can't see your balls, and then you wonder why you get cheated on. She cheat on you with Jamarquavius because you weak. Some of you black dudes, niggas be corny ass nerds. You don't be street niggas and be trying to front like you street niggas. Ain't did nothing, ain't never robbed nothing, never poked nothing. Niggas, stop fronting. Your girl know you a bitch. Just be a nerd, nigga. Some niggas don't be wanting to be their true self, and then they wonder why they girls step out because you a sucker and you wasn't real. See, I've never perpetrated like I was some shit that I wasn't, right? Everything that I've talked about is true. Like, I've been that nigga that sold weed. I was that nigga that sold pills. I was that nigga that broke in people's houses with my homies. I was that nigga that actually went to school, got a college degree. I was that nigga that, you know what I'm saying, like worked a job at the Marriott for peanut shells when I was in my 20s. I was who I was. I wasn't pretending, trying to be some shit that I wasn't. A lot of you dudes go on social media, be on these fucking streams, and you be playing video games. Your girl knows you a nerd. Now you try to act like you cool. You're not cool. You niggas ain't cool. You're not street. You had no swag, and you be trying to pretend until she runs into that nigga that really is that. Then you look stupid, and then you be on these things like with this dude. He not even like. Let's just keep it a buck. This nigga's buff ass white boy complaining about he'd rather stay a virgin than get with a woman that's not virtuous. That nigga's a homosexual. Clearly, I don't know why people don't be living their truth. They be on the internet and they be complaining about women. How the fuck is you complaining about women and you're a virgin? That don't even make sense. Make it make sense. It's like me complaining I'm fat and I've never like eaten unhealthy food and I'm in shape. That sounds stupid, bro. You need a psychiatrist. What is this nigga? Probably go to the school of clavicular. Was that? I think that's the nigga name, clavicular or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? And let me not even start talking about him, because in a minute I'm gonna start making videos about that weirdo. Nigga wants a symmetrical face and he works out and he smokes meth. He's a crackhead. You can't complain about bitches and you don't get none. So that's what I'm at. That's where I'm at with it. I'm tired of you niggas complaining about hoes. You don't even get none. You're a bunch of squares complaining about circles. It behooves you to get a circle, then fit in the groove. Doesn't go the other way around. And for that nigga, it behooves you to get some pussy before you start complaining about dying a virgin. Because if you're a virgin, you shouldn't be complaining about women. Clearly, what's going on with him, he's either homosexual or he can't get women. And that's what his grievance is. He'd rather die alone as a virgin because ... You can't get women. That's why he disgruntled, because he probably hollering at bitches, getting phone numbers, they not picking up, and he feel like, oh, these bitches are not virtuous. No, you're just lame. And we just need to call it what it is. And I like the whatever podcast, but let's not get it fucked up like they not a bunch of nerd ass white boys that don't look like, they don't strike me as the type that get women. One of the dudes, what is his name? Wilson. He already got outed having like a baby mom, a girlfriend that got 3 kids by another nigga, right? He's a bum. The dude that be sitting there, I forgot what the fuck his name is. Right? He got no swag. He's like 44 years old, swagless, no bitches. He probably got one girl he been with 20 years, bro. These are not the niggas to consort to about women in the least bit. Right? He could at least went on the Andrew Tate show, because at least Andrew Tate would have told him, okay, you got muscles and shit, right? Now you need to get some money. How you complaining about women and you're a virgin? Clearly, you don't even get bitches, right? So you need to work on that. Then complain about the quality of women that are out there. Once you actually have gotten quality, because you ain't even got quantity. What are we talking about here? Just a bunch of complaining. These niggas is worse than females. No wonder females is having so many gripes and grievances. The ones that are actually like reasonable. No wonder they're having so many gripes and grievances, because they mess with soy boys. They know you ain't never got no hoes. They like, yo, this dude complaining about us. He don't even get us. I'm just keeping it funky. You could like it or leave it, take it or squeeze it. It don't matter. It don't make me no never mind. I get bitches. So you know what I'm now on the internet doing? Complaining about women. If you look through my catalog of videos, I hardly ever talk about like gender wars. I'm not out here complaining about these women are not doing this, and because I don't give a fuck. I know how to pick women that aren't slurs. It's just as simple as that. You niggas just have no gauge on like choosing up on women. You choosing women. Matter of fact, let me take that back. You're not even choosing up on women. You get gamed up. These women are running game on you. You thinking you that nigga and you not. She blowing your head up, throwing you some pussy, and then cheating on Brad with Connor. And then you look sick. In any event, if y'all like this video, you know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you want more game, come back. I'm not trying to give you how you want it. I'm trying to give it to you how you need it. And every now and again, like I said, I'll drop some salt. You know what I'm saying? Give you a little bit of game. Hope you pick it up. Hope you pick up what I'm putting down. But a lot of y'all, especially younger motherfuckers, y'all in the 20s and 30s, I'm going to drop some game. You going to try to pick up what you want. Talking about, oh, that's not true. Unc don't know what he talking about. You know what Unc ain't crying on the internet about? Bitches. Even if the internet was prominent back when I was in my 20s, right? Even if social media was as big as it was in my 20s, or even my 10 and 20 years ago, you know what I still wouldn't be doing? Complaining about women. Because when I got my heart broke the first time, you know what I did? I went out and got some more pussy. I got a drink. I smoked a blunt. I talked to the homies. And then I let that shit go. And now I'm good with God. I didn't complain, yo, she left me. Because niggas didn't want to hear that shit. Back when I was growing up, niggas would tell you straight up, bro, I don't want to hear that shit. Because chances is they bitch probably left them. They don't want to hear about you complaining about bitches, right? Let's go get some more. And I guess that's, in the grand scheme of things, I guess that's all you can ever do. Just go out there and play the field some more, right? In my experiences, a new batch of bitches always make you forget about one. So if you just lost one, or you just got cheated on by one, go get 5. I'm telling you, your mind can't compartmentalize. It's going to forget that one and start focusing on the 5, or at least 3 out of the 5. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, there needs to be a renaissance on the internet where all soy boys got to get lost. Kick rocks with that complaining ass shit. Because you know who don't give a fuck? Cindy don't care, clearly, because she cheating on you. Rebecca don't care because she throwing every man the pussy. And if you want a wife, unfortunately, in your era, y'all gonna have to make a whole housewife. You know, it was once upon a time you had a better batch of women to choose from, but it seems like it's a plethora of whores. And I never knocked a woman of the night or lifestyle, but you gonna have to wash her off, make her drink some mouthwash, and teach her, install some values and shit like that into her, or go to another country. I don't know. I think dudes that go get now passport bros are suckers too, but that's another episode for another time. In any event, if y'all like this episode, yes, I am looking for a preference video that I can post before this one, but for some reason I can't fucking find it. It's weirdo shit because I know I didn't delete it. In any event, I'm out.